Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the shop. I got some updates for you. I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I haven't done a whole lot of filming. Just happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Today's Black Friday, so hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. So on the pickup, we've got the header gaskets are changed on both sides. New starter is in. I just pulled the valve cover and checked rockers. Found one really loose rocker. Air cleaner's on, carburetor's fixed. What else? I found some new cab light covers off of Amazon or eBay. Excuse me. So those are ordered, they should be here. I did swap all the cab light bulbs to LEDs all the way across, and they work. There's a switch. So those will be nice. We pulled the seat, put the new seat cover on that we bought for it. I don't like the way it fits, but we're kind of letting it work itself in. And then when I had the seat pulled, I did pull the sending unit out and replace the fuel sending unit, so now the gas gauge works. I do have some pedal pads that were bought for it a long time ago that I need to get installed. So we'll get those done. Still got to figure out what to do with the steering wheel. This one's only temporary because the other one's bad. But I think if we get the oil changed and just check all the diffs and fluids, once those cab light covers come in, this thing can go back in the garage. And like I said, it is Black Friday. So as you can see outside, we do not have any snow or anything yet. So yeah, I might be able to go get my Corvette and bring it back and actually store it here, because I do want to pull the injectors on it and either change the injectors or get them cleaned really good, because I think that's what's causing the miss when it's cold, is injectors are plugged. But this is coming along pretty good. My wife is out Black Friday shopping, so she's going to pick me up some oil. I do have an oil filter right here for it. Oh, and I did change the water temp sensor. So we'll see if we get that gauge going. But so when my wife gets back with oil and stuff, I will fire this thing up, see how bad the tick is, and then get the oil changed, get some fresh oil in it, and then it should be good to go to sit outside once those cab light covers come in. So all is good. It is running, driving, usable. Starts so much better with the new starter in it. But when we get back for the oil change, I'll bring you along and we'll fire it up and let it run. I'll have to open the garage doors and everything, but it's all good. Other than that, that's about all we're gonna do with it, I think. Just finish cleaning the interior and stuff and go from there. Everything else can wait till he's ready to do stuff. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. All right, we're back. It's now Sunday morning. Got the oil change done. What did we do? Like I said, I pulled valve covers, checked the rockers, found one loose one, kind of adjusted it down. Still has a real bad tick. I still need to go through, warm it all the way up, tighten the headers down and make sure that's all good and sealed. But other than that, until those cab light covers come in, I think I'm pretty much done. The tick hasn't gone away. It hasn't gotten any quieter. So I think we have a collapsed lifter. So from this point now, it's gonna go outside once I get everything else done and let my father-in-law figure out what he wants to do with it. He may just run it. He may want to put a bigger cam in it. I don't know. So we'll leave it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Got the Yukon in the shop today up on jack stands. We did a quick oil change on that. 6 quarts of 5W30 synthetic. It was on sale at Napa this week, and also Napa Gold oil filter. There's your part number if you need it for the 6.0 liters that's in that. Also, and I'll crawl underneath and try and show you, I did an oil cooler bypass on this. I had the bypass kit sitting around at work, as spare parts, so I just bought a gasket and used it. They use those on some of the boats sometimes, but my oil cooler had been leaking all the time. The hoses are just weeping and seeping and stuff, and it ran really low oil pressure. cold or hot, about 20-25 pounds, and it stayed that way most of the time. So we did the bypass, get rid of the leak and stuff, and I'm gonna crawl under there and clean it up and everything. But first I'm gonna grease it. I was out of grease, so I had to go buy more grease, and I'm gonna grease it and then wipe everything down, and then we'll crawl under there and I'll show you that bypass kit. But pretty simple. 15mm bolt, drains your oil. I highly recommend the Napa Golds or Wix oil filters. I just like those personally. I think they're a better filter. I will not buy Fram filters anymore and put on here. And then typically I try to stick with this, for this truck, I try to stick with the synthetic oil. This is the first oil change since I bought it. And we are planning on going on a trip over Christmas, and we want to take the Yukon because it's got such good tires on it, and it's all-wheel drive. So there's a look at the tires. And they're heavily siped, plus all the factory siping, and they seem to be working extremely well right now as I'm using them. So I have hardly any spinning on slick roads and that, and it's been fairly slick the last couple days. We've got some snow, and now we're supposed to get freezing rain over the next couple days. But anyways, on this, the oil change is already done and ready to go. I did fire it back up after doing the oil cooler bypass, and we'll do that today. It is cold, and I had over 40 psi, or right at 40 psi of oil pressure, so everything's golden there. So I'm gonna get to greasing and then crawl underneath and clean everything up, and I'll kind of show you what we were doing and what we did. All right, I'm gonna roll under here and kind of show you what we got. So those are the oil cooler lines, and you can see they're all dripping and leaking and stuff. So even up in there, they're leaking and stuff, dripping down on this differential. So we bypassed them. There's our bypass. The oil filter cooler lines are still there because they're attached somewhere up front that I don't know. Otherwise I'd take them off. But new gasket on the bypass right next to where the oil filter sits. So hopefully we don't have as much leaking all the time. So I just kind of wipe this diff down real quick a little bit, and this front bar, torsion bar I think, sway bar, and the steering and stuff. So grease that fitting and ball joints, and looks like there might be a grease zert up there I can hit real quick too. So I'm gonna finish greasing and get this started and get it out the door and get the pickup back in here. So I'll see you guys after a bit. All right, let's get this started and see what the oil pressure goes to and get it off the ramps and out the door. Oh, it's better than it was, I guess. Now it's picking up. All right, I'm gonna get this thing parked and get the oil life reset, and we'll get the pickup fired up and go clean the shop while that's warming up. See you in a minute. All right, back at the pickup. You can see it's cold. It's been sitting out here overnight. This is the big block 396 truck. So we'll give it a attempt to start, get it warmed up and get it back in the shop so I can finish working on it. A couple pumps of the gas. More pumps of the gas. Stay running, come on. There it goes. wasn't bad. Typical of an old truck. At least it started. We'll let that run and I'll get the shop clean and get it back inside. I got a couple more things I want to check out on it and get done with it. So thanks for watching this weekend. I know these are all short videos, but at least I'm trying to get some content out there. I'll hopefully get some longer ones. The roads had been nice for a long time, and we had no bad weather in that, and I was actually going to go get my Corvette and bring it home, but that's not looking like it now. So I'm going to get this mess cleaned up, and we'll see you guys soon.